Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to tackle something that most of us do every single day, typing. We're going to take it from just a chore, something you have to do, and turn it into a genuine skill, one of speed and of precision. We're going to break down how you can master the keyboard, one keystroke at a time.
Because let's be real, that's the goal, right? We're not just talking about getting a few extra words on the page. We're talking about a complete upgrade to how you communicate, how you work, how you interact with your computer every single day.
So, what's our game plan? Well, first we're going to lay down the foundation with proper technique. It's a non-negotiable. Then we'll focus on getting that accuracy perfect. After that, we'll start building rhythm and speed. And of course, we have to track our journey. And finally, I'll share some tips to get you into that champion mindset.
All right, first up, proper technique. And I can't stress this enough. This is the bedrock of everything else we're going to talk about. We have to forget all those bad habits we've picked up over the years. We are building from the ground up.
And believe it or not, it all starts with how you sit. Just think about it. Your posture is the launch pad for your fingers. If that launch pad is wobbly, your speed and accuracy, well, they're never really going to take off. It's all connected.
So let's get this right now. It's super simple. 3 easy steps. First, I want you to center yourself. Line up your chest with the H key on your keyboard. That's your center point. Second, keep your distance. You should be about an arm's length from the keyboard. And third, ground yourself. Get both feet flat on the floor, nice and stable.
Okay, now for the fine-tuning. Sit up straight. Keep your elbows tucked in close to your body. This cuts down on any wasted movement. Your fingers should be curved, kind of like you're about to scratch the keys, and they should be hovering right over the home row. And this is a big one. Keep your palms lifted up, not resting on the keyboard. And maybe the hardest part, keep your eyes on the screen, not on your hands.
The last piece of this foundation is rhythm. Great typing isn't this frantic, chaotic scramble to hit keys. It has a pulse. It has a beat. It really is more like playing music than it is like running a race.
And having a smooth, relaxed rhythm does way more than just feel good. It actually starts to rewire your brain. That steady beat helps build these really strong connections, turning what was once a conscious effort into an unconscious skill. It frees up your mind so you're not hunting for every key. You're just flowing with the beat. And that's how you build speed and accuracy at the same time. So, with our technique solid and our rhythm in mind, we can move on. And our mantra for this next part is super simple. Accuracy first, then speed. Because think about it, speed means nothing if you're constantly hitting that backspace key. We're aiming for perfection.
We're going to start with the absolute basics, with drills just like this one. Now, the goal here isn't to be fast. It's to build muscle memory. As you type each letter, I want you to say it quietly in your head. A, S, S, S. You are literally programming your fingers to know exactly where to go without even thinking about it.
And then we challenge that muscle memory. What I love about this is how we use these unusual words. Trying to type something like balihoo or cacography forces you out of autopilot, right? You can't just rely on those familiar patterns. You have to focus on every single letter, and that is an amazing workout for your accuracy.
All right, foundation is set. Accuracy is honed. Now it's time for the fun part. Let's open up the throttle and build some real speed. This is where all that practice really starts to pay off. So the way we measure our progress from here on out is with something called words per minute, or WPM. It's the industry standard, and it's pretty simple. It's how many words you can type in exactly 1 minute. This is going to be our benchmark. We're going to start with a really achievable goal, just 20 words per minute. But here's the catch. The challenge isn't just to hit the speed. It's to do it with 0 errors, perfect accuracy. So here's your first test. Now I know the text for these drills can seem a little random. The point isn't the content, it's the focus. And the rule is simple. You have to type this whole thing perfectly inside 1 minute before you're allowed to move on. If you make even one mistake, you stay on this level until you absolutely nail it. So once you've mastered 20 WPM and then 30 and 40, you'll start progressing to more advanced challenges like 60 words per minute. The idea is exactly the same, but the demand on your skill just gets higher and higher. And you'll notice that the paragraphs start to get more complex too. They'll have more punctuation, longer words. This is all designed to test your rhythm and your accuracy as your speed goes up, but the goal never changes. Perfection in 60 seconds. Okay, so you're practicing, you're taking these tests, but how do you really know you're getting better? Well, that brings us to our next section, tracking your journey. Because what gets measured gets improved. This is so critical for staying motivated.
You got to keep a simple log, something just like this. It doesn't have to be fancy, just the date, the time, your words per minute result, and this is the most important part, how many errors you made. Honestly, seeing that WPM number climb and watching that error count drop to 0, it's one of the best feelings and it will keep you going.
And finally, let's talk about what separates the good from the truly great. It's not just about the drills or the technique, it's about the mindset. This is how you become a typing champion.
So what's the secret sauce that ties this all together? It's one word: consistency. You have to practice for about 20 minutes every single day, not for 3 hours once a week. You've got to stay positive, take those time tests daily to get used to the pressure, and when you make a mistake, do specific drills to correct it. And hey, don't be afraid to ask for help.
Because at the end of the day, this is a mental game just as much as it's a physical one. You have to be focused. You have to be confident. You need to visualize the kind of typist you want to be and then practice with purpose every day to become that person.
And you need to believe this. I mean, really believe it. With the right technique, with consistent practice, and the right attitude, this isn't just a possibility, it's an inevitability. You can and you will become a typing champion.
So we'll end with this thought. Mastering the keyboard isn't really the end goal. It saves you time, it cuts down on frustration, and makes you more productive in literally everything you do online. The path is all laid out for you. So the only real question is, what will you achieve with your new skill? What will you build? What will you create?